Hey everyone, Gaijin Goomba here. I have to say, I've been getting really frustrated as of late over the sheer amount of cultural bigotry taking place inside of the YouTube space. Yes, I know it has for the most part always been this way, but recently I've seen some of my friends attacked and made into memes. Yes, blooping memes, due to a misunderstanding of their content on a cultural level, as well as a personal one. Many months ago, my good friend Gaijin Goomba released the video Goomba Got Back, and was verbally abused online with harassment and violence directed at him and his wife Aki Goomba from SJWs and haters alike. Listen fellas, Goomba Got Back isn't misogyny, it isn't gross, and it certainly isn't cringy. Goomba Got Back is a mesh of cultural influences and nods the foreign and local media all across the globe that didn't feel the need to dumb itself down, and as such, suffered a massive backlash from Dorito-munching cod fags and bullshit bully trolls who have spent far too much time in their mother's basement to try and understand the content in a humane manner. Alright. Rant's over. Now let's take a look into Goomba Got Back so I can explain to you what it's really talking about. From a musical standpoint, the piece Goomba Got Back clearly draws inspiration from the early 90s hit single Baby Got Back by the artist Sir Mix-a-Lot. Whether it be the similar lyrics, references the female anatomy, or even just the title, the two songs might as well be one and the same. Some of you may argue that many songs fit this quota, and you wouldn't be incorrect. But the difference I found between Baby Got Back and other bouncy rap tunes is the choreography. What, you didn't think I'd forget to analyze the visual portion of the video, did ya? Who do you think I am? A fan of first-person shooters? No. By syncing up the frames of both videos, it is irrefutable that there is no distinct difference beyond the updated graphics from Goomba Got Back, which would make sense with the 2-decade difference in cinematography. At this point of my research, I thought I'd hit a brick wall, the end goal, but much like a fine chef, Gaijin Goomba doesn't strike me as somebody who would simply sample a dish from another artist, but as a guy who would venture off to find the source, the unaltered, undiluted origin, to create a product which is untampered with the loss of information and tradition brought upon the shifting of one generation to the next. No, I knew Gaijin Goomba discovered the inspiration that inspired the inspiration of Baby Got Back, and I journeyed to do the same. By piecing together clues left during interviews with Sir Mix-a-Lot, I concluded that Jennifer Lopez was a major influence of Baby Got Back. Despite her Spanish origins, she displays the body type idolized in the song. Of course, it wasn't just her display, it was also the way she would sway her bootay. Señorita de Jennifer Lopez is well versed in a number of Spanish dances, with none more prominent than the flamenco. Flamenco is a type of ballet that originated several centuries ago in Spain. The name is based on a type of bird called the flamingo, which makes sense because when doing the flamenco, the dancer is to move freely like a bird. The dance is usually performed during times of celebration, like the Las Vallas Festival in Valencia. The event is not only known for having giant figurines of contemporary cultural icons like Shrek and President Obama, but it is also a time of dancing and fanfare. Which is funny. Do you know what else has dancing and fanfare? Final Fantasy. What? Did I just blow your mind or what? Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy! A mainstream RPG franchise rooting back to the 8-bit domain of the Famicom. God, what a masterpiece. The game was like no other. It wasn't inspired, it was an inspiration. Or was it? There are so many characters and inventions that have been associated with Final Fantasy for so long, it's hard to believe that they were not wholly unique creations of the series. Yep, that's right. Staples of Final Fantasy, such as the chocobos and airships, were actually inspired by Miyazaki films. More specifically, Castle in the Sky and the Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind. So let me lay this out for you. If you insult Goomba Got Back, then you are also insulting Jennifer Lopez, Spain, Final Fantasy, the Miyazaki films, and the Miyazaki films. Remember, a culturally well-endowed mind can recognize these connections in an instant. If you are surprised by these discoveries or are guilty of teasing Goomba Got Back, then direct yourself to the Gaijin Goomba YouTube channel at https://www.youtube.com/user/thecastopherus to get yourself caught up on all of gaming's cultural influences. Ugh. Well, that's all I got for this time, guys. And now for a vote. If you would like me to cover Muhammad in the next video, click on the Chibi Zero Suit Samus. If you would like me to cover Star Fox, then click on the Star Fox icon. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for a preview of my Let's Play channel.